Okay, the grip we want for our volley is continental or eastern. To find a continental grip, we're going to use the X's on the hand. We're going to put the X's on number 2. That's your continental grip. Now with this grip, you don't have to switch. You can stay with that grip for your forehand and your backhand. The other option is to go with an eastern. With eastern, the X's would be on number 3, that's your forehand, and number 1 for your backhand. The advantages of eastern are that the racket face is usually in a better position when you make contact with the ball. With continental, sometimes you have to make wrist adjustments to hit the ball where you want to hit it. But the advantage of continental is that you don't have to switch grips when you have a fast exchange. Now the ready position for the volley, I like to stand like this and just favor my backhand side a little bit like this. That way, if the ball is hit right at you, you can simply do this and get the ball back. So favor your backhand side a little bit. Okay, if you're hitting your forehand volley long, this next drill will help. Just think about taking a short backswing and a short forward swing. Remember, the swing on the volley can be as little as a 3-foot swing. By that I mean from the ready position, bring the racket back. Okay, from this position here to here is about 1.5 feet. Now you step in, you swing about 1.5 feet, so your swing is a total of 3 feet. Remember, on a ground stroke though, you might have a 15-foot swing. So concentrate on short backswing, short forward swing. Here we go. Notice the short backswing of about 1.5 feet, followed by a short forward swing of about 1.5 feet. Okay, this next drill, elbow up and away and a short swing will prevent you from hitting your volleys long. Usually the mistake is made on the backswing. If I was facing, say the net was over there, I'm now facing the net. Usually the mistake is made here, the elbow drops into the body and the racket opens up. Now with an open face racket, you step in to hit the ball and the ball goes long because the racket face is tilted back or laid open. Now, if we raise the elbow away from the body, if we keep the elbow here away from the body, notice how the racket does not tilt back now. I've got a nice vertical racket here. So by raising the elbow up, that'll prevent the racket from laying back. Now, taking a short swing is also important because if you swing too much, you might hit the ball long on your volley. Remember, on a volley, you want your swing to be about 2 or 3 feet in length. By that I mean here, from the ready position, you bring the racket back. From this point here to here is only, let's say, 1.5 feet. Now you step in, short little swing, another 1.5 feet on the swing, so you've got a 3-foot swing on your volley. As opposed to, on your ground strokes, you might have a 15-foot swing. So remember our 2 key points, elbow up and away, short swing. Here we go. Notice the hitting elbow is up and away from the body. This prevents a laid-back racket, which will send the volley beyond the baseline. Just think of making a target for the oncoming ball. Now, if you were to hit a ball to this side, to my forehand, okay, I'm just going to make a target for the oncoming ball. I see the ball coming to this side. I turn, I make the target. Notice I keep my left hand on the throat of the racket. That ensures that I turn my shoulders and also I won't bring the racket back too far. So just turn, keep that hand on. Once you get to here, then you can let go. Now you're going to step in with the foot that's furthest away from the ball. So the ball's on this side, my left foot's further away. I'm going to step in with that foot and just imagine that my hand is on the top of a table right now. And I'm going to slide my hand out across the table. So I step and slide the hand out. It's just a short punching motion. Say the net is over there now. I'm in my ready position. I see the ball hit to this side. Remember, I turn and I just make a target for the ball. Now, I'm all set. I'm just going to step in with the foot further away from the ball and slide the hand across the tabletop. I step and slide the hand across. The contact point on that forehand volley is going to be about even with that front shoulder. And remember, too, to try and keep the racket head higher than the hand. If you notice, my racket head right now is higher than my hand. Now, that will ensure that you can keep the racket nice and firm, because if the racket drops down, it's much tougher to control. So keep the racket head up, especially against passing shots that are hit with pace. You want to keep that racket head up slightly. And keep your swing short. You don't want to take a big swing on this, just a short little punching motion. That's all you need on the forehand volley. Okay, 2 key points to remember on the volley. Number 1, make a target for the oncoming ball. Number 2, slide the hand across the tabletop with a short punching motion. Okay, to give you that feeling of punching the volley, choke up on the racket like this, and then just practice taking that short little punching motion. When you choke up like this, it gives you the feeling of how little you have to swing. Just that little punch. And then let your hand slide down, hold the racket in your normal position, and practice the same swing, that little punch. Many times players will hit a good volley. They'll take that nice little short swing and they'll hit a great shot, and they're thinking, oh, I must have got lucky on that. I couldn't have done that right. It was too easy. Well, that's the way the volley technique should feel. It is easy. Remember the old McEnroe volley? He just, boom, a little punch like that. That's all you need. So if you hold up like this, choke up on the racket, and just practice those little punches, it'll give you the feel for it. Another drill to ensure you're taking a short backswing is to stand up against the fence like this and just practice your backswing. Take that short swing, keep the left hand on the throat, make the target for the oncoming ball, just step in, slide the hand across the tabletop. Now your racket should never hit the fence. If you go back like this, you've gone back too far. Same thing on the backhand side. Keep the left elbow up, short backswing. The left elbow might hit the fence, but you don't want the racket to hit the fence. Just turn right there, step in, slide the hand across the tabletop with a short punching motion. This is a great drill to practice with a friend or a pro. It'll really help you get the feeling of how short you want the backswing to be.